It's practically playoff football here as the Raiders take on the Broncos here at Empower Field at Mile High. The Raiders come this one 8-7 on the season. A win here should get them in guaranteed, and they have nothing else to worry about. But a win for the Broncos and a little bit of help from a few other teams losing, and they could sneak their way in to the playoffs at 8-8. Early on here, 2nd and 12, Drew Lock finding Courtland Sutton, and that's going to be a first down for the Broncos. So now, Lock again's going to get sacked from Malik Collins, making his way into the backfield, his 5th sack of the season. So now Drew Lock steps back, has Maurice Hurst in his face. He's going to get that one off to Noah Fant. And they would call roughing the passer on that one, so tack on an additional 15 yards on that. And a fresh set of downs for the Broncos. 2nd and 10 now, Drew Lock has all day to throw, and time finally runs out for him as Malik Collins gets in there again for his 2nd sack. Give him 6 on the year, 3rd and 22. This is a sort of just check it down, maybe try to get some yardage back. If you can get a field goal, great. If not, just try to punt the football. Now here is a nice throw here to Henry Ruggs. That gets a few yards. And then 2nd and 3, Mariota steps back again, and he doesn't recognize Von Miller in the bright orange jersey as he drops back in the coverage. I think he was just assuming, yeah, Von's there. He's just going to drop back in the coverage, sort of an anticipating route right there. And then there's another flag on the play. That should bring up 3rd and 3, but nope, they're going to call roughing the passer yet again. That's 30 yards of penalties right there. Not what you need in a game like this. 1st and goal, Lock has all day to throw, having to scramble for his life here, and Max Crosby is going to get a sack. His 8th of the year. And so now that brings up 3rd and goal. Some decent protection that time, and Trayvon Mullen almost picked that one off. Actually, I believe that was LaMarcus Joyner almost picking that one off. But the Broncos, they draw first blood, and they score a field goal right there to make it 3-0 Broncos. So now the Raiders going to hand this one off to Josh Jacobs. He runs it and he fumbles the football, but he was clearly down by contact. And so they get the ball back on a 3rd and 9, and Mariota going to find Henry Ruggs over the middle of the field on the left hash there, picking up a first down. So now 2nd and 10. Mariota steps back, drop, and well, that's a blown coverage if I've ever seen one. Darren Waller wide open for the score. How do you lose track of Darren Waller? 54 yards. I mean, that is just unbelievable. In a game like this, you have to be locked in. You cannot have coverage errors like that, as Darren Waller takes it to the house. No one near him at all. So great find there. Mariota stood in the pocket and just saw a gift right there for him. So now Drew Lock has all day. Jonathan Hankins almost gets to him. And then he finds Courtland Sutton, I believe, or no, that was Jerry Jeudy, excuse me. So now here's Melvin Gordon III running around, getting bounced around to 2nd and 3. So now 3rd and 2. Gonna just check this one down to Noah Fant. And that will bring up and fresh set of downs. 3rd and 4 though now, 2nd quarter. Drew Lock gonna find his man right there. And Paul Richardson Jr. Now 2nd and 10. Lock finds Sutton again. And now the Broncos have something cooking right here. 2nd and 8. Play action. Lock, he gets hit, fumbles the football. And the offensive lineman was there to pick it up in time. But that's going to be a 3rd and 20. So now Lock again going to find Noah Fant, who steps out of bounds. He should have been able to at least get an extra 5 yards right there. 4th and 16. Out would come the field goal unit again to make it 7-6 Raiders, as the Broncos have had really good field position here, but have only come away with field goals. But then here's Henry Ruggs on a slant play. He is so good at that. His speed And the release he gets now is just next level stuff. And here's, not Henry Ruggs, here's Josh Jacobs getting a nice run there. Now comes back again on 2nd and 3. He's able to pick up the first down right there. So now they're starting to get Jacobs going here. In this cold weather game, this is definitely a running back that is great. You know, a bit of a bruiser. He's going to, you know, you better bring your lunchbox if you're looking to tackle him. So when it's cold like this, it gets tough. So Jacobs again now, another nice run right there. This is a good drive for him. 3rd and 5. Mariota, look at that, fitting that one right in to Henry Ruggs. Hit him right as he made that cut. So now 2nd and goal, pitch here to Josh Jacobs, and he has that one easy. Touchdown Raiders. I'm not sure what the offensive lineman was doing there. We'll take a look here on the replay. Number 74 on the pitch play. Take a look here. Instead of blocking someone, he just runs off into the crowd. Either way, it works out. 14-6 now. And then here's Drew Lock taking a chance here, and the Marcus Joyner gets his interception that he should have had earlier. And that is a bad interception before the half. You cannot have that, because that gives the Raiders some decent field position and enough time to sort of do this. Terrell Williams, what a catch. It's been up and down for him this season, but that's a great catch right there. 2nd and 10. Mariota steps back, looks. Could have checked it down there to Jacobs, but instead he's going to keep it himself, and he's going to get out of bounds at the 8. And so now the Raiders knocking on the door again. 1st and goal. And he's going to find Terrell Williams at the 3 now. They're going to call a timeout. 2nd and goal. Mariota steps back, fires it to Henry Ruggs, and that's a touchdown. Cannot give that up before the half. Costly turnover right there. Leads to points. And it'll be 21-6 Raiders. Now we come back. 3rd quarter. Another nice play there from Terrell Williams. Getting down, making sure he doesn't get hit to potentially drop that football. 1st and 10. Mariota steps back, fires. Going to find Henry Ruggs again. 1st and 10. Mariota, handoff here to Jacobs, and he fights through the original tackle, and he's able to get brought down, not before he picks up 8 yards. Now another handoff to Jacobs again, and he's going to pick up the first down here. Some tough running from Jacobs here, punishing this Broncos defense. 1st and 10, and I can't believe that wasn't picked off. I can't believe that wasn't a touchdown. I don't think he was down before he went into the end zone. Doesn't matter, though. 1st and goal. Now Mariota a little bit behind that pass to Waller, but it doesn't matter. He's able to hang on for the touchdown, make it 28-6. Or 27-6, they would actually miss the PAT. So here is the Broncos offense now trying to find something as they find Richardson there for the first down. So now another nice run play here to Melvin Gordon. He's bringing it free here. And he gets down to the 40. Now at the 41, 3rd and 11, Lock. Not sure what that was. And there it is, nice bat down there, but they're going to call a defensive pass interference on Corey Littleton. For whatever reason, he's out there playing cornerback, lined up on number 1 receivers. A little weird. Here is a nice pass right here to a tight end. Don't have his name. Now 3rd and 3, Lock going to find Noah Fant. We know his name as he gets into the end zone, and the Broncos finally score a touchdown and make it 13-27. So back out would come the Raiders here. Going to find Henry Ruggs, of course. Running that route right there, stretching the defense. His speed makes it almost next to impossible to defend him. 3rd and 2 now. Jacobs able to power his way through for the first down. But now 3rd and 10. Mariota has all day to throw. Going to find Henry Ruggs, and he gets another touchdown. His 2nd of the game. And once again, make it 34-13 as the Raiders are stomping on the Broncos here in this one, and they're going to punch their ticket to the playoffs. So now 3rd and 3. Drew Lock going to find Paul Richardson again, but that's going to be short of a first down. So out comes the heavy set for the Raiders defense, and they're able to bottle up Melvin Gordon. So now 1st and 10. Mariota throws this one to Henry Ruggs. There's no safety back there. And Ruggs is going to take this one to the house. And that, I think the dagger was thrown a long time ago into the Broncos' playoff hopes, but there's another one. Just poor defense there from the Broncos. I think with Henry Ruggs, you have to have a safety over the top there. So 41-13, lock. Now that's going to get picked off by Jonathan Abram. And Abram here is going to use his speed after this interception. He's going to take this one all the way back for a touchdown. Make it 48-13. And just a tough day here for Drew Lock. This was a game early. They definitely had some opportunities to get some momentum for themselves. Ended up with those field goals instead of touchdowns. Still 48-13 here, minute 50 left, and there's another interception. Demarius Randall picking that one off. 3 interceptions on the day for this Broncos defense. And Drew Lock, just a rough day here as the Broncos, their playoff hopes are dashed here as they're going to finish 7-9 on the season. The Raiders are going to finish 9-7. They're going to get that last wildcard spot as they defeat the Broncos 48-13. Marcus Mariota, 18 for 27, 318 yards, 5 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Josh Jacobs, 23 carries, 118 yards, and a touchdown. Henry Ruggs, monster day for him as usual. 11 receptions, 188 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Darren Waller, 3 receptions, 58 yards, and 1 touchdown on the day for him. Drew Lock, despite the 3 interceptions, I still think he played a relatively good game. Here, 28-36, 250 yards, 1 touchdown, and 3 interceptions. Melvin Gordon, 41 yards. Noah Fant, 4 receptions, 25 yards, and 1 touchdown. As the Broncos' playoff hopes are dashed in Week 17. So we managed to do it. We managed to make the playoffs. I don't know what to think after that slow start right there we had, but eventually we just sort of got into gear. We get an upgrade here from LaMarcus Joyner, who has been playing really well for us since I sort of more moved him over to safety. I think Demarius Randall has played pretty nicely at corner. Here's Trayvon Mullen, who has actually started to step it up in this second half of the season as well. I'm expecting big things from him next year as we go forward with this franchise. So who do we play in the playoffs? We're going to find out here as we simulate to Wild Card Weekend. It's going to be the Baltimore Ravens, a team that I really did not want to play. Just what Lamar Jackson can do with his legs. So we get to take on the Ravens, who are 10-6. We go in here 9-7. We're playing with house money. We're the underdogs for sure, but I don't see why we can't beat this Baltimore team. I think we're playing some really good football right now, so come back for that. Hit like, hit subscribe, and I will see you guys for that one. Peace.